Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host Tay, and this is All Things Lifestyle. And welcome back. So it's Saturday. It's Saturday that I'm recording this. I did not want to end the week. I didn't want this week to completely end. Of course, it's the end of the week. But I didn't want this week to completely end without an upload. So I'm literally going to record this, edit it, and upload it within the next few hours. So that's how I'm spending my Saturday evening, doing this, which love it because I have had a day. Okay, so I've had a productive day. Like I mentioned before, I thrive in routine. So my routine has been getting up in the morning, going to work out, and doing everything I have to do in the day. So today I got up this morning and I worked out. And one thing I'm excited about, I re-downloaded the Peloton app and I'm spinning again. I'm doing the spin classes on the Peloton. Why did I say that weird? Peloton app. I'm doing the spin classes on the Peloton app. They have spin classes, run classes, boot camp classes, strength training. I think they got HIIT. They got yoga. They have so much on there. It is like $20 a month, but since I don't pay for a gym membership, because I just go to the apartment in my gym, I go to the gym in my apartment, so I don't pay for a gym membership right now. And I thought about doing that, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, it's already a gym downstairs. I don't know. It's just so easy to just get up, get dressed, and just walk literally across the hall to the gym. Not across the hall. It's a little bit of a further walk, but it's not super far. Versus like getting in my car at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning and going. But anyway, re-downloaded the Peloton app. I started the spinning classes again and I love it. And honestly, I'm so glad to be spinning again because it's like I'm not finally, because I've always been able to, but it's like I can work out without it feeling like a chore. Like if you're in the military or was in the military, you know, like sometimes because of the workouts that we have to do for the physical test, working out can sometimes kind of feel like a chore. But at the same time, if you really like it, then it's not going to feel like a chore. But for me, it kind of has been. And I feel like I don't feel like that anymore. Like I'm excited to even, again, I don't want to make it seem like these past 8 years, I haven't been able to do the workouts I wanted to, because I have. It's just when it becomes like a certain amount of time out from your physical test, it's like you got to make sure you're on it, and like make sure you're on it with your running, on it with what was the other thing, like push-ups and stuff. Make sure you're on it with those things. And it's like now I'm like, I don't have to worry about it. Like I can literally spin whenever I want. I can run whenever I want, and I'm still going because I don't like running. I like the way running makes like my body look and keeps my legs toned and stuff like that. In that aspect, I hate running. So I'm still going to keep running in my workout routines, but it's not going to be like, oh, I have to run this many. Like it's just not going to be like a strict thing. It's just not going to be a thing that I have to do. It's going to be a thing where I'm like, okay, I feel like getting a good jog in today. And I can jog as little as I want or as much as I want. Again, it's just the little things. Like that's not that big of a deal, but it's like, I don't know, I'm just excited. And I'm just really been on my spinning kick. I've been going to the gym like every day for the past like 4 days straight, 4 or 5 days straight. And I've been doing the spin classes. I'm in it. And I'm loving it. I think that's my favorite. People ask me like, what's your favorite workout? Just to be clear, I'm not a workout girly. Like I'm not that girl that spends like 2 hours in the gym lifting this, I don't even really like weights, to be honest. I'm more of a cardio, body weight workouts kind of girl. I do weights, but I'm more of like a cardio girl. Just off the simple fact that cardio is, good for your heart and stuff like that. And just like I said, I like the way it makes my body look. I like the way it makes my legs look. But I do lift weights sometimes, but I'm not the gym girl. Like I go to the gym to maintain. I was just telling my friend this, like I go to the gym to maintain And that's it. I don't like spending no more, honestly, than like an hour, maybe an hour and some change, depending on how long the workout is in the gym. I don't take pre-workout. I be seeing a meme where it's like, I just be raw dogging the gym off of water. Yeah. Cause that's me. I don't take pre-workout. I don't take, like drink energy drinks or whatever. I think the same thing, pre-workout, cause it wakes you up, right? I literally get up, have my bottle of water, and I'm just there, dying, but I'm there. So yeah, I don't know. Like, people ask me, like, and I have workouts like saved in my phone and everything, just to, you know, switch it up. But I'm not the gym rat, gym girl. I just go to maintain, to stay healthy. That was my gym rant. So yeah, I'm excited about spinning again. And what else did I do today? Like I said, I had a productive day. I cleaned my entire apartment, vacuumed, wiped down all the surfaces, washed my dishes, swept, mopped, just very domesticated things. Not cooking. I haven't cooked today. I'm not going to cook today. I'm gonna have pizza. I had pizza last night. One thing about me, on a Friday, I get pizza. Not every Friday, maybe. I don't get it every Friday, but I get pizza very often. So I had pizza last night, and I'm going to have leftovers tonight for dinner, and that's it. Might cook tomorrow, but no, I'm lying. I'm not cooking tomorrow because tomorrow is Renaissance Day. Tomorrow is Renaissance Day. Okay, pause. I'm gonna get into that. But for the rest of my day, like, had a productive day, cleaned up, went and got my nails done. So this is important to me, that I find a nail salon that can do my nails the way I want them done, because I'm so particular, especially about my French tips. I'm very particular about my French tips, my shape, and I just feel like she got it really right, and it's affordable, because you can easily go to the nail shop and spend $150, $60, $70, and then that's not even including the tip. I don't know if it's out here in DC. It's expensive. But I finally found one in like a shopping center in the cut, and it's affordable. And I'm like, oh. Because I like how the service itself, like the nails, is affordable, and I can tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, really tip good without being like, oh, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tip, of course, for services, but I could tip them, good, because they take the time, being all on my feet and stuff like that. So I'm happy that I found this salon, and that's my second time going there, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I like them. I like it. So I'm gonna keep going there. But any girl that know, the girls know, y'all know it, going to the nail salon, it's daunting. Like, it's a chore. People, I feel like men think we like it. Some girls do, though. I'm not gonna lie. Some girls do. I don't like getting my feet done. I'm so ticklish with my feet, and my feet are so sensitive. I just be like, no. So I don't like getting my feet done. But I like the way it looks when it's done. So cute. And my nails, it's a chore for me. Some girls like it, some girls don't. I feel like most girls don't. It's a chore. I was in there, you could easily spend 2 hours in there. And even after getting your nails done and stuff, for me, I'm exhausted at that point. So of course, life be lifing, and my washer just stops working. Washer just stops working in the middle of washing my clothes. So I have to literally wring the clothes out of my washer. Take the clothes out of my washer, wring the clothes out, and I'm taking it to a laundromat. So I'm texting my auntie. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Blah, blah, blah. What should I do? Because the washer stopped mid-wash. So there's water still in the washer. So I have to call the maintenance person to tell them about I put my ticket in, what is it called on the app? It's like a maintenance request or whatever. So I put that in, but it's like, it just stopped mid-wash. So I'm like taking the clothes out, wringing the clothes. Good thing it wasn't a lot of clothes, but I pretty much took them to the laundromat. Yeah, I'm asking my auntie. I'm like, what do I do? Blah, blah. Like, not what do I do, but like, for some reason I was so stuck. And then I got my big it's a pretty big throw blanket, and it was in there, and it's so heavy because it's literally just full of water. And I'm like, what should I do? And she was like, just take it to the laundromat until you could get, the maintenance person come fix it. And I was like, oh, good idea. This is why you got your people around you. This is why you got your people around you. Because for some reason, I did not think of that. Because I'm like, the clothes they're not clean because it was stopped mid-wash. So they're still dirty. So I'm like, I need to take these, get them clean. So had to go to the laundromat. That was a little bit of in the day, but it was fine. Took the clothes to the laundromat, washed them, and it was all good. I ain't been to a laundromat in a minute since I got into my first apartment. Because my first apartment, I had to get my own washer and dryer, and then I had to wait on the washer and dryer. So in the meantime, I went to the laundromat, and I'm like, I had to get some quarters and stuff like that. But now the laundromats that moved up. The laundromats, they have like a swipe to swipe your card, which is 10 out of 10. I still had a whole bunch of quarters because I kept like this bag. It was actually a Crown. Is it a Crown Royal? The Crown Royal apple drink. It comes in that green bag. I had a green bag full of coins. So I'm like, thank gosh I have that just sitting in my drawer. So I used those quarters, and that was it. I'm ranting to y'all about my day because I'm already exhausted, and it's 5 p.m. Actually, that's a long day. I've been up since 8. I got about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So yeah, that's a full day. And now I'm like, I'm just going to sit here and record my podcast and edit it and upload it. By the time I edit and upload this, it's going to be time to go to bed. It's going to be time to go to bed and get my sleep for Renaissance tomorrow. Ooh! Renaissance. Renaissance is tomorrow. I'm so excited. Y'all know I'm gonna do an episode all about my experience. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all play-by-play of what happened. Even though everybody's been seeing it on TikTok, Instagram, Beyonce been showing out. Like, it's so sad because after this tour is over, we're not gonna see her for a while. Like, so I'm loving all these posts that she's posting from the tour. Like, this tour is going to go down in history, hands down. Like, the tour is gonna go down in history. So I ain't been yet. This will be my first time seeing her, and I'm so excited. I got my outfit. Of course, I changed my outfit up about like 2-3 times at this point. At first, I was gonna go for a early 2000s, not disco, kind of disco glam because of the shoes, but I decided against the shoes because I'm like, I'm not in that mood anymore. So I was gonna do these leather shorts, and I'm just not. I found these pants at Zara, right on time, in my size. Zara pants, I don't know, they're not thick girl friendly. The ones that I've tried on, they're not thick girl friendly, and it's kind of annoying. And these are size medium. I ain't wore a size medium in pants unless they run like big or something. But I feel like that's kind of pants these are. They run big. So yeah, I got my outfit. Got this top, pants, got some sneakers. So I feel like the look is gonna come together. And I just got my hair done a couple days ago, so I'm ready. Clearly, I'm ready for Renaissance. But that is my rant for the day. And I'm pretty sure you know about the title, but this episode, I'm going to be talking about fear of change, and I'm going to go over some summer essentials. No, it's August, but it's still summer. I seen a couple people, it was like 2 or 3 people talking about fall. No, we're not there yet. Now, soon as September 1st hit, I'm there. But it's still August. I need the rest of this summer. I need these last couple weeks because I start my new job in a couple weeks, and I'm like, I need this. I need this. Okay. So it's still summer. So I'm going to go over some summer essentials that you all probably have, but just in case if you forgot, or if you're like, oh, let me grab that really quick. It's like, it's a month left of summer, so we can make this last. So the first thing I thought to be very useful over the summer is spray sunscreen. Particularly spray sunscreen, especially like when you're going to the pool, because you can literally just spray it on. And I like the Neutrogena one that I've been wearing, been using on my body, and it gives you like this glow. Your whole body is just glowing, and it's just 10 out of 10. Now, speaking of sunscreen, I think I've talked about Black Girl sunscreen on here. For my skincare, I use Black Girl sunscreen. Now, I feel like my skin has been doing a little bit better, but for some reason, I'll have like good skin days, and then the next day I'm like completely breaking out. And I feel like it's that sunscreen. And I've been using that sunscreen probably for over a year now. So maybe my skin, like, sometimes you need a break from a product. And maybe that's what my skin is telling me. Like, okay, maybe take a break from this product. And I love it so much. I'm not like saying, oh, it's a bad product. No, I love it so much. It's such a good sunscreen for your face. But now I have to go through the process of buying a new sunscreen for my face. So it's kind of annoying. So I would say that's a annoying part about it. So I have to go through the process of finding another one that works for my face. I don't like the Super Goop one that all the girls talk about because it has it's a silicone feel. And I don't like the way silicone feels on my face, especially after, because I do my sunscreen after my moisturizer, and I don't like that. It's like I don't like that feeling. Unless they came out with another one that doesn't. But the one that I'm thinking of that I tried last year, it was like silicone feel, and I don't like that. It was one, I picked it up yesterday, but I ended up returning it because it was like tinted. And I'm like, I feel like I used it before, but maybe, again, they probably changed the product. It's the Tula SPF. Tula is the brand name. And it's a SPF sunscreen for your face, protect and glow, SPF 30. And it was like tinted. And I'm like, I'm not a tinted. I don't need tinted. I don't need that. Like, because it's some of them give you a glow, but it's like, I don't like to I don't like when my face look like I have glitter on it. And that's what it looked like. When I put it on this morning thinking it was what it was I used before, I was like, oh no, and wiped it off because I'm like, no. So now I have to go through the process of finding another sunscreen, which I feel like I have like 2 more in mind. This girl I follow, Curly Chris, she did a TikTok on sunscreens that are Black girl, chocolate girl, melanin girl friendly. And I'm going to have to look at that to get some recs. But yes, but back to the product. Spray sunscreen. It's just convenient just to put it on. More convenient than like putting on the lotion sunscreen. Biker shorts. I'm actually wearing some right now from Amazon. Biker shorts, if anything, literally people say this to me all the time. They're like, Tay, you live in biker shorts. And do. I got some from Amazon, I still got some old ones from Forever 21 I bought some years ago, Lululemon, and so I just get them randomly from places. They're just comfy. They're cute. They go cute with sneakers, sandals, cute little t-shirt, cute little top. It's just cute, and I love it. What's next? So, again, going into sandals and sneakers. A staple pair. I'm gonna say sandals. I'm not a sneaker girl. I do sandals, but a staple pair of sandals. So I have like a black color, white, brown, just some sandals that you can put on with any outfit. Literally dress them up or down. Put on with any outfit, and that they'll be cute. And you don't have to worry about anything. And again, neutral colors is key. So yeah, definitely having those staple pair of sandals and a bathing suit that you will feel comfortable in no matter what. And for me, I love a 2-piece. I love a 1-piece, but I like the 2 pieces. I think it's called, I don't know if it has a name, but with the high-waisted bottom, I like that one. because it's like if I go to the pool, like say if I've just ate or something, I feel a little bloated and I still want to go to the pool, like I can still like, you know, feel confident. So a swimsuit that you always feel confident in no matter what. So the next few things, crossbody purse. I'm a crossbody purse girl. I don't really like big bags. I do have a couple totes that I use, but I'm not really a big bag tote girl. I love crossbody bags, small bags, shoulder bags. I like smaller bags. So I feel like a crossbody is essential, walking around, doing outdoor things. Crossbody. Oh, the belt bag. I think I've talked about this. I may have made it a product of the week, but I actually haven't. The Lululemon crossbody bag. The Lululemon belt bag. Like, yeah. But not the Lululemon one. Any belt bag. Any belt bag is super cute. Oh, a big water bottle to stay hydrated on the go. Because one thing about me, if I go somewhere and I'm gone for 3-4 hours, I'm barely drinking water if I don't have my water bottle with me. But if I have my big, it's like the one I have, the hydro flask. If I have my hydro flask with me, I'm staying hydrated. I'm drinking my water, especially in the summertime, all year round. But summertime is hot, you're sweaty, you're tired, and that water just chef's kiss. It rehydrates you. Blotting sheets for makeup. If you're wearing makeup in the summertime, I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup lately, but in the summertime, especially because, you know, you're sweating and everything. So some blotting sheets is key. And then last but not least, games. So games for like drinking games, for game nights, barbecues. Like on the 4th of July, my cousin had a barbecue and her friend like pulled out her I was gonna say beer pong. Her friend pulled out her table to play beer pong and flip cup, and it was just fun. So definitely have some games on deck for the barbecues and the game nights. And game nights are all year round, but you know, especially for summer. So yeah, I just wanted to go through some summer essentials because again, I'm pretty sure you guys have all of these things, but if you don't, if it's like one thing you're like, oh yeah, let me get that, you know. And a good lip gloss. I'm a lip gloss girl all year round, but summertime, lips gotta be popping. It's unacceptable if it's not. So yes, a good lip gloss too. So now I'm gonna get into the affirmation this week. So my affirmation this week is I always believe in myself and I am my biggest supporter. I feel like that is important because it kind of goes into the other topic, fear of change. If you are going through something, a change in life, it's important for you to have faith in yourself because not everybody is going to support you. Not everybody is going to have the same faith in you that you have in yourself. So it is important that you are your biggest supporter. Absolutely. And now get into the product this week. So the product this week, I have two, but it's kind of the same thing. It's the Mielle Organics Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. And then Camille Rose has one too. I've used both. My opinion, the Camille Rose, do not miss with her fragrances. I think I've said this when I mentioned her deep conditioner. She does not miss with her fragrances. So as far as smell wise, I like the Camille Rose one better. But I don't feel like there's a difference though between them. It's both rosemary oil. And I've been using it. I've been having braids pretty much all summer since like June, July, and then I'm gonna have these in August. I've been, you know, putting the oil on my scalp. I don't do it daily. Sometimes I'll do it daily, maybe like 2-3 days in a row, but then I'll like skip a day or something. But it just makes my scalp feel so good. It feels like I'm doing something good for my hair in between, you know, the protective style. They say braids aren't really a protective style because it tugs at your roots, but you can't win them all. But it feels like I'm doing something good for my hair in between, you know, styles and stuff like that. So I like it. But yeah, like I said, I've been using it consistently for the past like 2 months. June, July. Yeah, for the past like 2 months. I haven't really seen any rapid hair growth or anything. But when I did take my last hairstyle out, my hair felt super healthy. I did just get my ends trimmed, which this is your sign. Get your ends trimmed. Cut off those dead ends. Cut off those split ends. Your hair is going to feel so much better. That's why I literally text my sister because my sister trimmed my ends. I said, you did your big one. Very dramatic. But yeah, because my hair felt so good. Like before I got it braided, I was washing deep condition. I'm like, yes, my hair feels so good. So this is your sign to trim your ends. If you are holding on to those ends, trim them. If they're dead, trim them. They're dead. They're dead. Trim them. But yes, back to the oil. So I've only been using the oil consistently for about 2 months. I haven't seen any rapid hair growth. But if I do, I'm definitely going to let y'all know. And I did want to say the Camille Rose one. I don't know if I got like a faulty bottle, but the dropper, it was just kind of like, these oils aren't cheap. These oils about $10 to $13 for like a couple ounces. This does not last long at all. Like I had to constantly repurchase. So I feel like the Camille Rose one, the stopper was just like, it messed up a little bit for me. And I just pay attention to the packaging, because it's like when you paying $10, $12, $13 for a bottle that's like this big, the packaging, it makes a difference. So that's what I'm gonna say about the Camille Rose one. But it is rosemary oil, so it is strong, so just be aware of that. But yeah, I like them. Both products are going to be linked in the show notes and the description box of the episode. Don't forget to watch on YouTube, y'all. I am on YouTube filming this, recording and filming now on YouTube. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube as well. Comment on the YouTube video and let me know what are your thoughts about the podcast. Okay, so getting into the fear of change. So I did want to talk about this because, as I've talked about over the past episodes, I am going through a transition period. I am getting out of the military, and for the longest, I have been fearful. Because the military is all I've known since I was 18. I worked at like Marshall's in high school. I worked at Wendy's was my first job, and then I worked at Marshall's, but in high school. But right after graduation, I graduated in June, went to boot camp in September. So the military is all I've known my adult years. And all I've known is the military since I was 18. And I have been, fearful to get out. And I just feel like this is the most prepared that I can be. As far as like saving and everything, and just having a job, having my degree, because you can't be scared. That's what I keep telling myself. It's like when it comes to change, and it's crazy that I'm fearful of change, because that's all the military is. All the military is change. I change bases, I move a lot, but I'm tired of that. That's one of the reasons I'm getting out. Like, I need a little bit of routine and consistency, but it's, like I said, it's crazy to think like, oh, you're scared of change, but that's all the military is. But I have been scared because, like I said, the military is all I've known. And another thing about me, like being scared of change too, and I'm a creature of habit. If I wanted to do the same thing for the next 12, for the next 12 years, I could, job-wise. Because everything is just, I know, how the military is. But it doesn't make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't mind it, cool. But I'm at the point where I'm like, it's not making me happy. It's making me upset. It's affecting me. So I'm like, yeah, life is too short to work somewhere where you're just completely unhappy. It's one thing to work somewhere where it's like, okay, whatever. I'm just here. But it's another thing to work somewhere and I'm like, I get a headache when I walk in here. I hate it. So that's when I'm like, life is too short to do something that you're unhappy doing. And even though you might be scared to make the change it. I know it's hard, even if it comes down to like moving out of your hometown, something like moving out of your hometown, going to a new school, starting a new career. And I'm talking about this because I know I'm not the only person going through a transition or change or anything in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're listening to this, watching this, Hopefully you feel me, because change can be scary. And one of the things, again, another thing that being fear of change is the fear of the unknown. That's me 100%, because I'm a planner. I'm like that girl where I'm like, I need to know exactly what's going on at all times. I like spontaneous things, but I'm a planner. I'm a planner. So it's like the fear of the unknown, fear of what this job is going to be like, fear of the civilian world as a whole. It's a whole different beast. And, I'm learning as I go, as I'm doing my processing. And, I've applied to jobs and everything, interviewing, and it's just different. So, yeah. And I did want to do a podcast episode about that. Pretty much everything I've taken away when it comes to putting in applications on LinkedIn, Indeed, and going through the interview process. I did want to make a podcast episode about that, because maybe you all could benefit from that. I know there's plenty of things on YouTube and everything, but I just want to give my 2 cents, because I feel like everybody has different experiences. And another thing that helps when it comes to like the fear of change is thinking about there's always going to be change in life. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Like I said, I'm a planner. I can plan my butt off. But just like I kind of plan my day today, but just like I said about the washer incident, didn't know that was going to happen. Like it was a couple hours out of my day, but it was like I didn't know. I won't say a couple hours. It was like an hour, a couple hours, because I had to get there, laundry and everything. But things, you can't plan everything. And you know what they say, when you make plans, God laughs. And that's so true, because I can plan my heart out, and things won't go as planned. So, and that's another thing too I think about when I think about being scared of the change, is in life there's going to be changes, like getting into a relationship, moving in with a person, having a baby, getting married. Those are big life changes, and it's going to happen. It's going, not whether you want it to or not. It's going to happen because you want it to. But I think about that too. I'm like, Tady, you're going to have different things happen. Like there are things that are going to happen that are going to change in your life. So life, you definitely have different chapters. And another thing that helps too, embracing and it's accepting that everything is not going to be perfect. Nothing in life is going to be perfect. So definitely embracing that, being like, I've done everything that I could do. And another thing too, all I can control is me. If you think about that, be like, all I can control is me and my emotions, my actions. That's what I can control. You can't control anybody else around you. You can't control anybody else's thoughts. You can't control those things. So definitely focus on what you can control. It's okay. So I hate in certain situations, I hate the go with the flow mindset. Not the mindset, but I don't really like to go with the flow. Like I said, again, I'm a planner. I don't really like to go with the flow. Oh, well, just unless it's like I'm just going through the day and I'm just going through the motions, have nothing planned, I'm just chilling. Then I like to go with the flow. But sometimes in life, I realize you just have to go with the flow. And it's okay sometimes, not all the time, because of course you want to have some control. But I've learned that. Go with the flow. I've learned to go with the flow in this situation as well. Things are going to happen. Things are going to go. And that's what it is. And then last thing I'm going to touch on for this episode is I've leaned into the fear, which may sound crazy, but I'm like leaning into it. And by leaning into it, I mean putting myself in uncomfortable situations. And I feel like that is where we grow out of things. When you're comfortable, and it's okay to be comfortable. It's okay to be comfortable, but I feel like if you're comfortable for too long, then that's when, you might stunt your growth, or the growth might stop. You might be on like a plateau. And we all get to that point. But when I say leaning into the fear is like putting myself in uncomfortable situations, putting myself in situations that I've never been in, putting myself in situations that I haven't been in a while. You know what I'm saying? Just to get myself into it. That's what I mean by leaning into the fear. So if you are fearful of something, you're scared of change, lean into it. It may sound crazy, it may sound scary, but lean into the fear, because at the end of the day, life goes on and we got to live it. We got to live it to the best of our ability. And yeah, so I did want to touch on that for fear of change, because like I said, I'm going through a transition period, and I'm like, I know I'm not the only person in life right now that's going through a change in life, whether it's, like I said, school wise, career wise, family, relationship, just life period. So yeah, if you are going through any kind of change, you're not alone. All right, you guys, that brings me to the end of this week's episode. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in for another week, and I will talk to you guys next week for a new episode. And remember, it's a lifestyle. Bye.